Wholeness and blessings. Hey y'all, hey. So, real quick. Not real quick. I don't know why I be saying real quick because this stuff do not be quick. But I wanted to share a few ways that you can enhance your spiritual practices on a daily basis or a regular basis using ritual, magic, spells, whatever you want to call them. But ritual is really what you incorporate into your lifestyle every single day. And these are things that even I'm still working on incorporating. I have the knowledge and I am getting into practicing them again. So the first thing is having an ancestral veneration every day. Meaning pouring libations, waking up in the morning. If you drink coffee, with your morning coffee, the first drink of the day, before you have a sip of anything, going out to your backyard, your front yard, a plant in the house, your ancestral altar, however or wherever you do your magical practices. But pouring libations early in the morning, offering your first drink of the day, the first thing that you enter into your body to your ancestors first. So again, it could be coffee, it could be tea, it could be water, it could be orange juice, whatever. Even though I wouldn't water a plant with orange juice. But really libations are really should probably be limited to organic things. So even something like black coffee with no cream or sugar, a herbal tea, water, natural juices, anything that you feel comfortable with pouring into your plants or your garden or your dirt. But coffee is really actually like quite good for plants, so that's the thing. But that's one of the things. And when you do, you always want to create a cross. So is with the item that you have. So I think I can try to demonstrate that for you. So it would be up and down, left and right. So if you're holding something in your hand with two hands, obviously up, down, left, right, and then through the center and back. So through the center and back, and that's creating a crossroad, and then passing it into the ancestral realm, bringing it back, praying over it, saying the names of your ancestors out loud, to all the names known and unknown, to specific names, to just universal ancestors, to the ancestors of the land that you live on, to whoever you want to give the libation to, as far as ancestors go. And you go ahead and you pour it out. You can pour it out name by name, and I say it at the end, or you can just say what you want to say. Be grateful, express your greatness, your gratefulness, your gratitude for that day, and then pour your libation. So that's one daily ritual that you can practice upon rising. Another thing is going to be meditation, of course. So in meditation, what people don't realize is that meditation is not just for sitting still and being quiet. No, meditation is a tool for you to work on your psychic abilities and enhance a lot of the things that will help you identify and manifest and practice these different rituals and magic. Because again, magic is like 95% imagination. It may not be that much, but magic is really a lot of imagination and being able to visualize things in your mind's eye, because that's exactly what the third eye is all about your imagination. So one good practice when it comes to meditation is to work on your visualization and all of your other skills. And when you're visualizing, you want to place yourself in a specific scene every single time. And this is just for the practice until you master it and you can almost close your eyes and just think about it and pop into that scene. My favorite scene is a waterfall. And I actually got this out of a really good book. But at the waterfall, I hear the waterfall, I hear the birds, I smell the fresh air, I even smell like the dampness of the foliage and the dirt, and it's a particular smell. And with that, I stand under the waterfall. I allow it to run through me. I allow it to run into me. Run out the bottom of my feet, so like filling my cup up spiritually. And it got to the point where I practiced that visualization so much that now I actually am met with certain signs and energies and things like that. The last time I practiced that visualization, And it be sounding graphic and crazy, but there were 5 vultures who came and picked the flesh off of my bones. So yeah, it sounds crazy, but when you go into the symbology of the vultures, so you have, I think is Nekbet, if I'm not mistaken. She's a Egyptian deity. She represents the grandmother. She's a vulture. You also have just the symbolism of vultures in general, which represent a fresh start, a new start. Anything involving death usually represents a new start. And people are very afraid of death, but death is like just the ending of a chapter or the ending of a phase. We die many times. But yeah, so that was kind of like just a whole lot, having the refreshing at the waterfall and everything like that. But visualization, meditation, working on visualizing things. Now, your place could be a beach. You know, my place is just a waterfall. Your place could be a park. Your place could be the ocean. Your place could be a lake. Your place could be a railroad track. Your place could be your grandmama's house. It's wherever you choose to work with the visualization. And the biggest thing about that is being able to have reference points. So something that's more familiar to you. So something that's more familiar to you is probably going to be best. So yeah, so that's the second ritual that you probably should incorporate into your daily life. We also have, keeping it altars warm is another thing that you should incorporate into your life. Whatever type of altars, whether it be an altar for a deity, whether it's an altar for an ancestor, whether it's an altar for yourself, just always keep your altars warm. You know, Dollar Tree, well, which is not $1 anymore, it's $1.25 now, but you know, Dollar Tree got them good long candles. They're not really 7-day candles, they're more like 3-day candles. But I definitely would suggest at least trying to burn those once a week. Yeah, they might only burn for 3 days, but just try to keep your altars hot, especially when you're utilizing, or especially when you're planning on doing these different things. Feeding your ancestors is a really, really big thing. And fire, keeping your altars warm and hot, and just paying attention, keeping them clean, making sure that you're removing old food and nothing's moldy or dirty or rusty. Make sure you're removing old flowers. I removed my flowers all but some flowers that we got from a funeral. But for the most part, I try to keep things on my altars that don't go bad. Like we have some cotton up there, like some nuts, water but it's sealed, flour, an egg, just different things that I decided to represent or use to represent certain things on my altars. But I try to keep it stuff that's non-perishable, wrapped candy, different things like that, different things, coffee but dried coffee. Yeah, just different things so that, you know, nothing's going bad or rotten up there on your altar. But cleaning your altars and maintaining your altars daily or weekly is a very big thing. Making sure the cloth that they sit on is changed out every so often or cleaned, washed. Just really maintaining your altars, maybe moving around some of the energy, especially if you feel like you're getting stagnant or stuck in your everyday. It's probably time to switch up your altars, especially if you've had the same thing there for years and not really added anything or taken anything off or whatever. But yeah, maintaining your altar should be a daily thing, keeping them warm with candles, keeping your water fresh, that sort of thing. I think that's pretty much it for right now. I will go into altars. I feel like that's the next thing, is like putting together altars with minimal resources, because when I first started, I was just this little free flow hippie, and when I got bread, but now I have a little bit more resources to kind of put into creating these altars. There's a time that I didn't. So you definitely can go to Dollar Tree and create beautiful altars just from Dollar Tree. I might even go to Dollar Tree to create an altar just to show you. So yeah, that's it. Actually, look out for that. I think that's going to be the next thing that we do, is create altars, an energy center, in order for you to do your work and create your magic. But yeah, that's it. Wholeness and blessings. I'm out.